crazy hip-hop related rumors you won't believe are actually true. Welcome to Rediknow. Today we're checking out some hip-hop rumors, too crazy to be accurate, yet completely true. In an era where drama and scandal have the unusual effect of boosting the publicity and careers of entertainers, it is not uncommon for news headlines to be dominated by outrageous revelations and allegations about celebrities. As part of the music industry, the hip-hop genre is not left out in the craziness that usually abounds and drives fans nuts over whatever wildness has dominated the headlines of the day. Often, these wild rumors seem like they have to have been made up, but believe it or not, that's not always the case. From high-profile rap rivalries to violent confrontations, here are 5 crazy hip-hop related rumors that are completely true. If it's your first time here, please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Number 1. Rapper Christ Bearer cut off his own penis with a steak knife. In April of 2014, Andre Johnson aka Christ Bearer cut off his own penis with a steak knife. One source said he removed the tip of his penis first, then removed his testicles and the remainder of his genitals. After the self-butchering, he jumped from the roof of a building. Andre Johnson survived, but his penis could not be reattached. Not surprisingly, he was under the influence of PCP during this entire chain of events. At the time it happened, it was reported the rapper had tried to kill himself, but Johnson denies it was a suicide attempt. He also described the moment he realized what he'd done and says his manhood was leaking blood like a water hose. There were also rumors the part of the penis was reattached, but he says that's mythological. He claims he's still able to work with what I've got. I'm proud of what I did, he says. In the annals of history, I don't think anybody did it.
So, you had I guess a suicide attempt. Would you call it that?
Hell no. I call it a media misconception, of the truth. Another illusion, you know what I'm saying? Because I love my life so much. Anybody who knows me know my life is more precious than yours, in all due respect. With that we said, no, I just was high. I was high as a kite, I was high as this motherfucking shit. And it was a flooper, like my niggas from Watts say. It was more than a mistake, it was a flooper.
Number 2, EMINEM smashed his Source Award on stage. In 2003, back when magazines were still important in building and guarding artists' image and reputation, EMINEM was in full beef mode with the Source and its co-owner Ray Benzino Scott. Scott came out of nowhere with an EMINEM diss track, and the magazine followed suit on the editorial side, regularly roasting EMINEM in articles and reviews. EMINEM fired back on wax, but that wasn't enough. During the Detroit rapper's Summer Jam performance, Obi Trice brought out EMINEM's 2002 Source Lyricist of the Year trophy. EMINEM said, "The Source was behind me from day one and now you're all shitting on me? You can have your motherfucking award back." And threw the trophy onto the ground, breaking it. He then, of course, went right into the all-purpose motivational classic Lose Yourself as if add salt to injury. Number 3, Kanye West recorded his first single while his jaw was wired shut. Over the years, Kanye West has caught a lot of shade. Since the early days of his career, detractors have taken shots at West's choices in clothing, preferred displays of affection, and even the way he pronounces words, which many describe as nasally. Well, it turns out that Kanye had a good reason for sounding gargled in some of his earlier tracks. In October of 2002, the rapper's rental car was involved in a serious accident that landed West in the hospital with a broken jaw. While this sort of trauma would cause many people to quiet down for a few months, the incident actually served as West's inspiration to start recording vocals over the tracks he produced. Within a few weeks, the rapper was out of the ER and back in the studio, where he recorded his first single Through the Wire while his jaw was still wired shut, hence the title. If you listen closely to the track, you might notice that Kanye's voice sounds especially awkward at certain points. While you might have thought this was just more Kanye weirdness, the rapper actually had a pretty good reason for sounding so rough. He could barely speak.
What's up? I'm up here with the man, Mr. Kanye West, who rocked the house earlier. Through the Wire. Tell us about that song, man.
Yeah, well, I had an accident where I nearly lost my life. I recorded the song 2 weeks later, and it, helped with my healing process and it helped with my career too. So.
Yeah, no joke. Now, did you really rap on that with your mouth wired?
I rapped with my mouth wired shut. I had to take painkiller to finish up the second verse. So.
Number 4. Dr. Dre admitted to being abusive. Dr. Dre is largely known today as the creator of overpriced headphones the world can't seem to get enough of. Of course, most of us also know that Dre has had an extensive career as a rapper and hip-hop producer. What often gets pushed under the rug is the fact that he has abused multiple women over the years. In an infamous incident occurring in January 1991, the rapper beat talk show host Dee Barnes while the two were attending a party at a nightclub. In a disgusting show of force, Dre slammed her face and body against a wall, punched her in the head, and attempted to throw her down a staircase. Regarding the event, Dre admits his actions were abusive. "I was out of my fucking mind," he said. That's putting it mildly.
Any man that puts his hands on a female is a fucking idiot. He's out of his fucking mind. And I was out of my fucking mind at the time. I fucked up. I paid for it. I'm sorry for it.
Number 5. Rapper Big LURCH killed his friend's girlfriend and then chewed up and swallowed her lungs. Antron Singleton was an aspiring rapper, who went by the name Big LURCH and worked with greats like Too Short, the late Mac Dre and E40. But now the Texas native is serving a life sentence in prison for the gruesome murder of a 21-year-old Los Angeles woman. According to the Los Angeles Times, Singleton cut open his roommate's chest, ripped out her lung and ate it on April 10, 2002. Police found LURCH walking down an LA street, chewing and talking to himself, while covered in blood. Her chest was open, exposing internal organs, an LA detective told the Times after the crime. It was also reported that when police questioned Singleton, he growled like an animal. Defense lawyers didn't dispute the claims, and Singleton told jurors that he committed the crime during a 5-day PCP binge. He was eventually found guilty and sentenced to life in prison.
Do you know that you were actually chewing on her flesh, allegedly, when the cops came?
No, I didn't know nothing about that. The next thing I remember is waking up in a room by myself, and it was horrible. I mean, and I'm thinking, what am I doing here?
Do you remember getting angry at the victim or at her boyfriend?
I mean, all I can remember, the world was gonna end, and I had to find the devil and kill the devil before the world ended. That's the last thought that I had.
Thanks for watching. Let us know in comments which other crazy stories should feature on this list. Please subscribe to our channel and check out other videos from us.